to wait. This, I think. Ooh. Hey, these are totally not the things that you should figure out beforehand. It's totally fine. Is that straight? I cannot even tell if that is straight. Hey, it works though. How far away? Maybe we should have measured like how far away we would be during the actual wedding. And it's gonna be outside. My issue is just like sound, just because I'm only streaming from my phone and I want to know if you can hear me and I don't want to have to yell, you know? During the actual wedding, I mean. But I'm assuming that you can hear me just normal, like just from this distance, because this isn't super far. I can almost touch my phone. But I think during the wedding we'd be farther away. If you cannot hear me or can hear, let me know either way if you're watching. But I think the wedding will be more like this distance away, at least, possibly, probably. It certainly won't be this close, although if I think that there will be issues with sound, I could always switch the location of the camera. I never know when it's like, oh, you have a viewer. I'm like, are they actually paying attention? Because this is only the second time I've ever streamed on Twitch, you know. And the wedding's not happening here. It's at his parents' house, which is sort of out in the country. It's nice and there's pretty things and all that good stuff, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. I just kind of wish... kind of wish that I could actually get some response on whether you can hear me or not. I should have probably like texted the people that I know are on Twitch sometimes and be like, hey, can you get on Twitch and tell me? Oh, well, maybe someone will get on. Hello? I never know who people are by their username, so I don't know if I know them or not. But regardless, hello. I'm assuming that you can hear me, whoever you are. Hello. Alright, so I'm going to assume then that you can hear me from this distance, because this is not a far distance. This is only like this far. But like this distance, this is like maybe how far it'll be on the wedding tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And there, I'm just talking in a normal voice and not really raising my voice at all. Although I can be louder sometimes just in general, especially when I'm talking about things that I like. Oh, cool. Thank you. This is always just sort of the question of, like, tomorrow when the wedding happens, it's going to be outside, and so, I don't know, there may be extra noise. But this is just, I just want, like, as in this time of Corona, for people to be able to, you know, see my wedding without actually being there, you know what I mean? You know, it's fine. But, yeah, I kind of think that it just has to, yeah, so technically, my husband and I are already legally married, because, like, we did the paperwork and everything, but we're having the wedding ceremony tomorrow. Oh, there he is. Hello. I'm doing stream testing status. We're having the small wedding ceremony tomorrow with our parents, so that, well, because we still want to have a little ceremony. Just a little ceremony. And, yeah, and obviously we don't want to have a bunch of people there because there's a virus going around. Thank you. Thank you very much for the congratulations. But yeah, I haven't really streamed much before at all, so this is all kind of new to me. And I don't know if I'll stream much after this or not, because I don't play video games that much. I mean, I suppose I could always just stream and talk, because I can talk a lot, but I guess that's kind of pointless unless there's anybody actually watching. I mean, if you're playing a video game, then you're playing a video game, right? Like, you're entertaining yourself, but it's not necessarily just that much fun to just sort of talk to yourself. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so I guess I wanna check how much my phone battery is going to last. Also, let's see, you can switch cameras in the middle of the stream. So, hold on one second, I'm gonna just see how this looks. Oh, there's Vegeta. And now it's kind of face down more, so I would probably have to duck. But like, I think it looks... You can switch in the middle of the stream, so that's good to know. That's really kind of the point, is that I can switch in the middle of the stream. I'm going to turn it back around. Oops. And another switch. There we go. That's relatively smooth of like focusing when you change from front to back, so that's nice. It's good to know, good to know. But yeah. But my wedding is tomorrow and I'm excited! I also don't know, like, are there streamers that stream that mostly just sort of hang out and talk? Like, is that a thing that gets done? Because I can talk a lot about all kinds of different, well, geeky things. Generally, I'm a huge geek, obviously, but this is mostly my first time streaming. I streamed like for a couple minutes just to see if I could do it on my phone at all, because I was gonna do it on YouTube, but apparently you can't stream mobile on YouTube unless you meet certain requirements. I'm guessing that those certain requirements are having a certain number of subscribers. That's my guess. And I'm not like a YouTube person. I just, have a YouTube because I watch YouTube and I want to subscribe to people, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's always warm upstairs. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, I should shut the door. What time is it, babe?
11:30.
It is 11:30 here. We are not starting, well, we have D&D that we're doing. Hour and a half? Yeah. So. But, just so long as, like, the microphone on the phone can pick up sound from a somewhat reasonable distance. That's mostly what this was for, to check distance things, because I'm not entirely sure how far away it would be, you know what I mean?
Go back, well,
Farther? Like, what do you
turn
think?
it to face the whole room instead of back into my equipment, and then back up to the middle of the Millennium Falcon.
That's, alright. You think it'll be this far?
I'm just saying, try that.
Hello?
And ask if people can hear you.
So, can you hear me from this distance right here, which is farther than I was before, just talking in my normal voice? I mean, I can raise my voice if necessary. Presumably we can sort of theater project if we have to, but I don't know if I necessarily want to. But yes, can you hear me from this distance right here? And now I just have to walk closer to the screen to see if anyone responded. No one's responded yet, so I'll walk back. because usernames don't necessarily give any indication of what people's actual names are. Unlike my username, which has my real first name in it. But, I just want people that are watching the wedding to be able to hear us. Because that's important. I mean, we could always move where we are setting the camera if we feel
Exactly.
it's necessary.
Yep, that's
But again,
smart.
this is just testing sort of general if
So if anybody
could
gives
hear me.
feedback, we'll know.
Right. Is it that far away? It might be. Oh, okay. That's not what I asked. Yes, I know the ceiling is showing, but you know, I'm just kind of.
That doesn't matter.
That's not the point right now.
We need the helpful information, not the unhelpful information. Why they're not giving helpful information?
But yeah. The question here is, can you hear me when I am at the farthest distance away? So, I'm gonna stand here again and talk for a minute about nothing. Can you hear me when I talk over here? Yes, I know there's still ceiling showing, but I don't care. I think I want another I had a cupcake for breakfast. Delicious. Cupcakes are great. I love cupcakes. They're awesome. I also had a little bit of lunch meat because protein is important. But yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me when I'm standing over here just talking normally? That's the important question that I need to know. Because I need to know what the microphone on the cell phone is doing. Ah, okay, you could not hear me at the distance. Yes, sorry, that does answer the question. Thank you. Thank you. We may have to put the camera closer then. That's okay.
We can do that.
We can do that.
Figure out. Now go to the end between the Death Star and the Millennium Falcon.
Okay. I'm also not, I guess, talking that loud. Alright.
No.
I'm testing another distance. So, if you could, let me know if you can hear me at that point. Where? Here.
This thing just works.
Can you hear me just talking at my normal volume here? Just talking about nothing. The place that I got my cupcakes from yesterday is called Confectionaris. Cupcakes and sweets. I like that's a cute name. I like it. I think it's very cute. And they make really tasty cupcakes. Very, very tasty, and I love cupcakes. You can hear me, but it's fairly quiet. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that, definitely. I guess I'm not necessarily always the loudest talker either.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to project some.
I know. I can. I was just going like a normal volume and just seeing, and I can change from there, right? He says I'm quiet. Well, he didn't say that. He said I would have to project. And I'm aware. I would just wanted to like check like a normal kind of talking volume and see how that would go. But that's alright. Alright, I think that's probably enough for now. When I'm this close to the thing, I have to like, so you can see me. But when I'm farther away. No, that's fine. I think I was about to finish anyways. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. That was helpful. And if you're interested in seeing my wedding, it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for your help. I will see y'all later.